Hey loves, so we are out and about today. I'm on a mission. I am hunting for Valentines, or should I say Galentines pieces, because I'm going to do a really fun tea party with my gorgeous little neighbor niece, as I call her. She's 3, and her mum. They've kind of become like my soul family. So we're going to have a Galentine's Day themed tea party, and I want to do baby pink and cherry red as the color scheme. So that's what I'm hunting for today, clothing and homewares. And I'm also going to get my nails done, especially. I went in yesterday to organize a custom pair of nails, so I can't wait to show you a bit of that process as well, because you know she loves a dress up. So I'm going to do the full regalia where it's on like Donkey Kong. So I'm hitting 2 stores today. Let's see what we can find at this one first. Like Art Salvo is one of my faves. I've already met a couple of subscribers, so they're already in the store. And we were talking about the discount rack and all those things. So it's really great to meet you guys. So if you do see me out and about, please say hi. All right, so let's go inside, see what we can find in the baby pink and cherry red zone, and get our Galentine's Day on.
Yep, my Labubu loves to thrift as well. So normally when I'm thrifting, I try to stay open to the process, depending on like what colors and things that I find. But as you know, today I'm very laser focused on baby pink and cherry red. Can't confirm that I won't get distracted, but I always like having a plan because it can really become exciting, like when you narrow in on certain choices, and I'm always amazed at what I can actually find. I went to the men's section first. There was a couple of shirts. They were okay, but see, distracted already. Look at this fantastic vintage military jacket. Is it sailor? Is it navy? I'm not sure, but I love all the gold button detail. First thing I spotted after that was this gorgeously styled little rack of Claricey goodness. She would go nuts for all of these things. There was glitter, there was unicorns, there was tulle, there was even a bit of like hip hop street vibes, which I loved. But she does have the most perfect tutu. Did grab that though, just, because a girl needs options. So that was in the cart. Found a couple of little t-shirts that were okay, but again, she doesn't really need anything. I think she's got 2 very solid options there now. I went over to the $2 rack next. There was a couple of baby pink things on there. They were okay, but not add to the cart worthy. Then I was off to the homewares, and look, there's my color palette, like right there. I love it when the staff color code the homewares, or any part of the store really, but it really helps the shopper like narrow down what they're looking for, and in my case the pink and the cherry red. So I loved this mug, but it does have the blue, so I was like no, stay true to the cherry pink, the cherry red and the baby pink. And there was so many great options here. So then I just started to look at what was in front of me and plan. And the nature of thrifting is that you're not going to find 6 of this, right? You're not going to find 6 a matching set of things. So I like to be quirky and I like to mix it up. So I will combine different cups with different sauces. I think it looks interesting, and obviously Easter's on the way, but I think this is very applicable for an Alice in Wonderland themed party as well. One of the staff made this from a book. Isn't that amazing? Why are people so clever? And then Summer showed me this incredible antique gramophone. My heart stopped. It's like a glorious flower, and look, it's got His Master's Voice logo there. Summer was saying that she was talking to a sound engineer by chance who came into the store, and he said it predates vinyl. So it's so old that the record is actually made from glass. This is why we thrift, right? This is why we go antique shopping and secondhand shopping, because the stories and the things from history that come in are just so exciting. Like, imagine who owned this and who was playing this back in the day. Like, it just makes my head spin in the most beautiful way. I hit the jackpot with this incredible cherry red bow tie and cummerbund set, still in the box. How perfection is the color. I don't know if this is vintage, but it definitely has a bit of a vintage vibe to it, don't you think? That's going to look fantastic, contrasted with baby pink. I'm not sure how I'm going to style it up yet, but that is a definite adding to the cart situation. Side note, this is definitely giving Christian Dior tote bag. And this is what I love about thrifting. You can definitely find things that are designer inspired and give it your own sort of thrifty take. This hat was really cute. I can see Claricey in that, but I don't know if she would keep it on or if she would find it annoying maybe when she's a little bit older. So I kept that one there. Had a quick look at the shoes. These would have been great if we were going out, but we're having a tea party at home, so I am voting for no shoes and pretty toenails. Then I went over to the sweaters, which was torturing me because it's still very hot in Sydney and I cannot wait for fall and winter. Really liked the two-tone aspect of this, but I think it was bordering on a bit peachy. So we kept that one there, and this was nice, but again, yeah, it's just too hot right now. And I think it's still a bit more on the red side, but I just like seeing those color combos together. Now, another tip is always have a look at the returns rack outside or near the change room, because quite often people have done like a mini edit, right? Just by finding the things that they like, but then they might not work for whatever reason. So I found this really nice pink maxi skirt, 100% cotton. Got an idea for that for my neighbor, maybe with a pink shirt, men's shirt, but styled in a different way. Summer, the store manager, strikes again. She's literally the sweetest, most helpful person. She pointed me in the direction of all these gorgeous vintage hats, even this cute little perfume bottle that she found. So we had a quick sift through that to look at the different tones. I thought maybe that darker one could be a cute brooch as a contrast. So yeah, we had a quick little scout around and I found a few bits and pieces. I also found some headbands, and I quite often try these as choker necklaces. So there's another hot tip, give that a try. It can look pretty cool. The inevitable distraction happened again. This gorgeous denim corset caught my eye, but then it also reminded me that you could totally make your own with a pair of thrifted jeans. This really cute blouse, I thought maybe for my neighbor, but then she has the same issue as me in the breast region, so it might not fit. This vase was a definite yes. That's so gorgeous. And then bingo, look at this. It's actually a men's linen blazer, but that is the exact tone that I was looking for. And then I was thinking, ooh, with the cummerbund maybe, or with the bow tie. Now, did you know that Salvo stores actually have new products as well? So you can find things like candles, homewares, and I thought that candle was absolutely perfect for the theme, and it smelt fantastic too. These are only like, I think they're $7 or $8 each, and they burn really well, they last long, so that was a definite yes. Then I saw this scarf and it made me think, why couldn't it be a table runner? See, this is what I'm always musing on when I'm in thrift stores. Just because the item is a certain way, why does it have to stay like that? Reinvent it. Perfect red if you want to go for that more classic Valentine red. This was fantastic too, so I popped that in the cart. That is the perfect cherry red color. You could also wear it open over a little slip dress. I'm praying that I can find a slip dress. Then I thought if I had more time, I could dye these jeans baby pink, but let's be realistic, Faye. That's probably not going to happen. I picked up someone along the way. Where are we off to, babe?
Yeah, where we have to.
We're going to get his island food. So, taro, lupulu, kalosipi. What else? Roti. He's focused. He was seriously in the zone, but it makes me happy when he gets his island food because it really connects him back to his culture. Next, we went to Lidcombe Salvos. We had a donation to do first, and we had some really nice plates and cups and things in there, and the donation lady was like freaking out over it, and then Lee, of course, charmed the pants off her.
Lee parked the car and then I went in to see what we could find. And again, look, I've got a pretty good stash now, so this is really just looking for extra bits and pieces because I'm a Libran and because I like to, overdo the doing and make sure I've got lots of pretty things to play with. This is a great store if you're in Sydney. It's nice and big, really well laid out, super clean, very organized. Had a quick look at the pink shirts, not quite the right tone that I was after. And then I went over to the long sleeve shirts. There was I just like seeing everything like color coded. This was really cute, but I just don't know if it would suit me. I think it was a little bit. I like the neckline on that. That was gorge, but it would have been a bit too small for me. But as I was saying, I really like seeing these tones together because it will inspire me further, to think, yeah, okay, this is my palette, what's working. I thought about trying different tones of pink, but as you can see, it's definitely not as popping as the baby pink. An unexpected jackpot with this in the skirts next. The color is perfection. I mean, hello cherry red. I like that it had a front panel that was actually just, straight material, and then it had the pleating either side. Then when I went in to look at the label, I realised that it was vintage, Mr. K, which was an Australian brand, kind of like 80s, 90s, I want to say. They did a lot of like wedding, mother of the bride kind of vibes. Quick look in the belts. Thought about these, but then I realised I had that amazing cummerbund, so I don't think you can really improve on that. Had a quick look at the scarves as well, but I've already got the perfect little table runner. Lee got in on the act and he found a few good bits and pieces. He's so great to thrift with. He's always, I just tell him once and then he kind of remembers what I'm looking out for and he helps with suggestions, and God bless him. He's such a vibe. So we had a quick discussion about these pants. Were they cherry red enough? Then he found those ones. We're a good team, I tell you. And then he found a dressing gown, which was kind of nice, but it just felt a little bit too sleepwear, which is odd for me because I love a bit of sleepwear. But yeah, this one just felt a little bit polyestery and not quite right. I was thinking about belting it and adding some jewelry to it. It could look kind of cool, but maybe for a different event. Speaking of sleepwear, I headed over there next, found a cute few little, camis and sleep dresses, but I didn't like the black lace on that. Had a look at the pants to see if there was anything interesting. Not quite the right vibe. Why is it that when it's the complete opposite season, you always find the perfect thing? Look at these gloves. Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe I should have got them anyway, but they would have just been amazing if it was a winter shoot. I continue to torture myself with the winter jackets. Look how perfect some of these pieces are. Frustrating. Anyway, I do have a lot of good things, and it's just nice to see what is there for the coming season as well. Had a quick look here at the t-shirts. There was a couple of cute things, but with some contrasting colors that wouldn't quite work for the vibe that we're going for. And that's the thing, I was trying to stay really one-pointed. This is what we need, this is the palette. So I really kind of went super fast through this thrift store, and I feel like the more that you do know what you're looking for, you can be a lot quicker. So thrifting doesn't have to take all day, because when you know. Spotted the perfect baby pink biker jacket, was dreaming about how incredible that would look with a cherry red slip. I'm thinking I'm going to have to look for a white one and maybe get my dye job on. Went over to the dresses next and spotted a few things that again were okay, but not like super standout. Like, I just didn't like the cut of this one. A few cherry red options here, but I'm always thinking about, would it suit me? Would it suit my neighbor? Was tempted by this, but the darker tie-dye color I think would just throw off, but I really liked that long singlet dress style. I think that's really chic. So yeah, she was very tempting. Over to this cute little section, and I actually spotted a Pierre Cardin piece. It was really nice. I think vintage. but again, I think the sizing would not be quite right. Then Lee actually spotted this jacket which had a really cool message. It said, "Work hard, dream big, tomorrow's too late, yesterday is over, and now is exactly the right moment. So start." Good advice, right? Well, I just got this skirt. That's it. I didn't find much else, so I'll go home and reset, see what I've got, what I need, and go from there. Okay, I'm back from the thrift store and I have just put everything out that I found. This is not the final styling because it's still got price tags and things on it, but just to give you a bit of an idea on what I'm thinking and the cute little bits and pieces that I have found so far. I'm hoping that my neighbour has a little high tea cake stand that could go in the middle here, and I've just put those flowers there for now, but I'm thinking it needs, can you imagine some beautiful cherry blossoms? Oof. And then on the table I'll have cherries, I'll have some pink cupcakes and biscuits and cute little things, and I'll make some pink lemonade. But I like this. This is actually a scarf. It ended up being such a good little table runner. And that's the cummerbund and the bow tie. And then these are the clothes that I found so far. Don't judge me on the no steaming at the moment, but you can see this gorgeous color palette forming here. So I've got to try these on and see what works on me, and my neighbor needs to do the same. I'm pretty sure Claricey's going to go with her tutu, but we also have this little cute piece for her as backup. So that's my next excursion, is to try these on and see what works. And I'm going to go to another thrift store tomorrow just to see if there's any other bits and pieces that are worthy of this table setting, contemplating whether I do a bigger table. And I'm also thinking that I need to find some extra white sheets and some pink ribbon to cover the chairs. And I'm also going to need a third chair because it's just Lee and I that live here, so we don't have a third chair. But yeah, it's looking pretty cute so far. Amazing what you can find in a thrift store, right? Another day, another thrift adventure. I am still looking for some baby pink and eggplant options. You know, I just like to have more than I need so we can play. I'm at Rockdale Salvos today, another one of my faves. So let's go inside and see what goodies they got. Side note, look how gorgeous this car is. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And her name's Ruby. Oh, what an absolute vibe. Okay, my car experts, hit me up. Let me know how old she is. What type of car is she? I don't recognize that symbol. Here we go. A Morris Tem. There we go. Wow, she is an absolute cracker. See, this is why secondhand and vintage and antiques is just such an incredible vibe. Look at her standing out like a rock star in amongst these piles of metal. Sorry, everyone else, but seriously, wow. Welcome to Rockdale Salvo Stores. If you're in the hood, this one is definitely worth a look because I spot a lot of vintage here and they have some really great accessories. Boo Boo's up for the challenge as well. See, case in point, beautiful brooches. And I spied a couple that I like up the top there, the flower, and this necklace was gorgeous, but Lord knows she doesn't need another necklace. If we were going out, this bag would have been really cute. Glassware next, and I got the idea of pink lemonade, but then a spider, you know, like with the, I don't know why they call it a spider, but with the ice cream, the old school drinks would be super cute. Bingo, perfection. Look at this little teapot. I'm going to customize this with maybe some cherries or our initials, something cute like that. Then I found some great flowers in the homewares section. There was quite a good stash. So I picked out my faves. I really like those ones as well. And bundled them all up. They are going to look fantastic. The dresses next. There were some tempting pieces, but nothing that really, that was pretty, but nothing that really super stood out. I loved this. I was wishing the red would be more cherry because that would have been perfection. Hot tip, always look in the homewares. Yes, this is a pillowcase, but why can't I slice it up and make it into napkins to create my inspo pick here? $2. Back from the thrift store, here's the flowers that I found, looking super gorge in the vase. I am still keeping my eyes open for cherry blossoms. Even if I could find some pretend ones, I'd actually really like them for the apartment anyway. So we'll see what the next few days show us. I also grabbed that pink pillowcase that I'm going to cut into some little napkins. I got the pink teapot. I'm going to customize both of these with the Cricut machine. If you haven't seen what one of those is, you're in for a treat. They're very, very cool. And I also got this oversized men's button down that I'm going to style on my neighbor, Claricey's mum, as a one-shouldered top. So I'll also fill you in on how I do that in the next video. So that's it for this video, and I have to go away now and plan and do some more prep and do some fittings, and I will be back next week with the reveal. In the meantime, I thought you might like to see my little neighbor already getting excited and planning her accessories. Bless her. I'll see you soon, guys.
Say hello, Auntie Faye. I have all my accessories here that I'm very happy to play with them.
I have all to play
All
with them.
things to play.
And then I was
She could by herself.
was playing in the bubble, and then I got and then I go to the pool.
Oh yes, you went to the pool today. Was fun?
Yeah.
Show her your rings. Wow.
Which one do you like?
I like the pink one. Can you send a kiss? Blow a kiss. Mwah.